Hello students, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to give you 8 latest defense updates. Number 1, no concrete proposal from US on F-35 sale to India. In a recent statement, India's Defense Secretary R.K. Singh addressed speculation surrounding the potential sale of Lockheed Martin's F-35 Lightning II stealth fighter jets to India, clarifying that the United States has not yet provided any concrete proposal on the matter. Speaking to the press, Singh noted that due to the absence of a formal offer, no discussions have been planned or taken place between the two nations regarding the acquisition of the advanced fifth-generation fighter. His comments come amid growing interest in bolstering India's air combat capabilities and ongoing deliberations about modernization the Indian Air Force fleet. Next, near isothermal forging technology for aero engines. In a landmark achievement for India's defense and aerospace sector, the DRDO has developed the near isothermal forging technology, a critical capability for manufacturing high-pressure compressor discs used in aero engines. This cutting-edge technology, developed by Defense Metallurgic Research Laboratory in Hyderabad, enables the production of all 5 stages of HPC discs from difficult to deform titanium alloy using a unique 2000 MT isothermal forge press. With this breakthrough, India joins an elite group of nations with the expertise to manufacture such critical aero engine components, marking a significant step forward self-reliance in aero engine technology. Next, why not upgrade the Rafale's GAS radar with indigenous tech? India's recent unveiling of its gallium nitride-based active electronically scanned array radar for the Advanced Medium Combat Aircraft, that is AMCA, and the Super Sukhoi upgrade program has ignited a fresh debate within defense circles. The indigenous radar developed by the DRDO represents a leap forward in India's self-reliance in critical military technologies. However, its emergence has raised questions about why India is not leveraging this cutting-edge radar and mission computers to upgrade its fleet of 36 Rafale fighter jets, which currently rely on gallium arsenide-based SR radar and foreign avionics. Such an upgrade could potentially eliminate the need for French approvals for integrating more Indian weapon systems, but intellectual property rights and geopolitical realities present significant hurdles. Next, Manohar 72 by M72 carbine. In a significant boost to India's indigenous defense manufacturing sector, SSS Defense, a Bengaluru-based private firm, has secured a landmark contract with the Uttar Pradesh Police for its newly developed Manohar 72, M72 in short, carbine. Priced at an impressive 93,000 INR per unit, the M72 not only underscores SSS Defense commitment to affordability but also positions it as a cost-effective alternative to both domestic and imported small arms system. This achievement also resonates with the legacy of Manohar Parrikar, one of India's most revered defense ministers, whose vision of self-reliance in defense continues to inspire innovations like the M72. The Manohar 72 or M72 is a 5.56 by 45 mm NATO carbine designed by SSS Defense to meet the demanding requirements of modern law enforcement and military operations. Tailored for close quarters battle, The M72 combines modularity, reliability, affordability, making it a versatile weapon for urban and rural security scenarios. Its design draws inspiration from advanced Western platforms while being optimized for Indian operational needs. Next, Bharat Small Modular Reactor. In a significant stride towards bolstering India's nuclear energy capabilities, the concept design stage of the Bharat Small Modular Reactor has been successfully completed and is now awaiting approval. Union Minister of State for Science and Technology Dr. Jitendra Singh informed the Lok Sabha. This milestone marks a pivotal moment in India's pursuit of sustainable indigenous nuclear power solutions, aligning with the nation's ambitious goals for energy security and carbon neutrality. Once sanctioned, the BSMR project is expected to take 60 to 72 months for construction, paving the way for a new era of compact, efficient nuclear reactors tailored to India's unique needs. The Bharat Small Modular Reactor is an evolution of India's existing 200 MWE pressurized heavy water reactor, a proven design that forms the backbone of the country's nuclear power program. Next, boosting firepower in high altitude terrain. Indian Army deploys VMIMS in Sikkim. In a significant step towards enhancing its operational capabilities in challenging the high altitude environments, the Indian Army has developed the Vehicle Mounted Infantry Mortar System, that is VMIMS, in Sikkim, a strategically critical region along India's border with China. This deployment underscores India's commitment to strengthening its defense preparedness while advancing the nation's self-reliance in defense manufacturing under the Atmanirbhar Bharat. The VMIMS, a product of Indian ingenuity and collaboration, comprises the Alakaran L automated deployable mortar system fitted with an 81 barrel. This advanced system is mounted on the rear of a 4x4 armored light specialist vehicle known as Armado in Indian service, built by Mahindra Defence Systems Limited. The integration of the Alcaran L mortar with the Armado platform provides the Indian Army with enhanced mobility, rapid response capabilities, and increased firepower, key attributes for operations in rugged, high-altitude terrain like Sikkim. Next, China's new invasion barges, a game changer for Taiwan. Recent reports have spotlighted China's development of interconnected jack-up barges, dubbed invasion barges by some analysts as a potential tool for amphibious operations, particularly in the context of a possible invasion of Taiwan. These barges, designed to form temporary piers by linking together with jack-up support for stability, could theoretically enable the People's Liberation Army Navy to offload troops, tanks and supplies onto Taiwan's shores with greater speed and flexibility. Next, India's defense sector poised for significant growth and global shifts. India's defense sector is poised for substantial growth amid global shifts, according to a report by Nuvama. Defense exports are expected to reach Rs 203 billion in this year 2025, with a government target of Rs 500 billion by fiscal year 29. European defense orders could begin flowing as early as the first half of the year 2026, marking a major milestone for the sector. Thank you.